Thousands of farmers who are protesting in India have put their march to Delhi on hold for a period of about 2 days. The decision was prompted by the death of a 22-year-old protester at the Punjab-Haryana Khanauri border. The farmers were stopped at the border by the Haryana police, resulting in clashes and some serious injuries to many of the protesting farmers. The farmer groups have alleged that the protester died during police action. The Haryana police have denied the claim, and it has instead said that farmers actually attacked their people with axes and sticks, injuring 12. The farmers, meanwhile, have suspended their protest march, although the sit-in protest will continue. A doctor at a Patiala hospital where Shubkaran Singh was taken said that he had sustained a bullet wound, and a post-mortem is now awaited as to the circumstances that led to his death. The Haryana police fired tear gas shells at the advancing farmers to try and thwart their attempts to breach the barricades at the border. The Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann has confirmed the death of the protesting farmer and has assured the farmers that strict action will be taken against those who are responsible for the death. Meanwhile, the central government has also called on the farmer leaders for a fifth round of talks, assuring that it is ready to discuss all issues. The 4 previous rounds of talks have not yielded any desirable results, and the farmers have been protesting with a series of demands, which include the enactment of a law to guarantee minimum support price for 23 crops that they produce.
पंजाब में किसान संगठनों के साथ
We have held many rounds of discussions with farmer leaders in Punjab over their issues. We are open to further dialogue. We have assured farmer leaders that we will come to a solution through dialogue and discussions. Every problem can be solved through dialogue.
Now, in a separate but related incident, the Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs, led by the Indian Prime Minister, has now approved a 25 rupee per quintal hike in fair and remuneratory price for sugarcane. The hike in FRP will be applicable for the 2024-25 season. Last year, the FRP had been raised by about 10 rupees per quintal, taking the price to 340 rupees. That's roughly about $4 per quintal of sugarcane produce. The FRP is the minimum price to be paid by the sugar mills to farmers for buying sugarcane from them. However, some states like Uttar Pradesh, Haryana and Punjab have announced higher rates under the state advised prices which supersede the FRP. Now, the government has said that the hike will benefit more than 5 crore people who are dependent on sugarcane farming. And WION's correspondent Dharmjot Kaur, who's been extensively covering the protests on the ground, has sent us this report from Ambala. Listen in.
Today is day 10 of the farmers' agitation. I'm currently here at the Haryana-Punjab Shambhu border. Now, as we know, developments from yesterday, the atmosphere here fairly volatile in terms of tear gas shelling that continued throughout the day yesterday. However, today things remain relatively calm. Farm union leaders have asked all protesting farmers to stand down for the next 2 days to ensure that a stable, peaceful environment is maintained. Of course, they do not want the farmers reacting or trying to break through the barricades. Conversation seems to be the only way forward. Now, as we know, yesterday the government had invited the farm union leaders for a 5th round of talks on MSP and other demands. So there's a decision on that yet to be taken in terms of when the union leaders will hold that meeting with the government in Chandigarh. As of now, on the ground, relative calm and peace maintained. Of course, farmers remain in large numbers, in thousands over here. As always, they're awaiting orders from the union leaders to decide what the next step is going to be, but there is no confirmation on that for the next 2 days. The next course of action yet to be decided, of course, but In some groups, patience is waning out. The farmers want to see some action in terms of implementation of the legal guarantee for minimum support price. However, that discussion yet remains in limbo. We need to see what happens after the 5th round of talks as and when they take place. With video journalist Shekhar, this is Dharamjot Kaur for WION World is One.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.